Hello then, I hope you are doing well. This is a quick guide on how to complete the Heist Battlegrounds Moon Nightfall on Grandmaster difficulty. I will first show you our loadouts, followed by the strategies. Timestamps are in the description below. This Grandmaster contains barriers and unstops. All three shield types are present within the GM and the threat is void. At the time of recording, the surges were solar and strand. This could be different for you depending if you do the GM on a week it comes out or later on for your Conqueror title. So always double check what surges are, match your subclass and weapons to them. Moving on to loadouts. We had a Warlock running well for survivability combined with Phoenix Protocol to get super energy upon getting kills inside the well. The Hunter ran Mobius Quiver for clearing ads along with Army Oculus for infinite inverse grenades. The Titan ran Sentinel Shield for ad control combined with Ursa Furiosa Gauntlets to regain super energy and create orbs of power. For weapons, we had a Warlock running Wish Ender for barriers as well as a Glaive for ads and a Machine Gun for ad clear. The Titan ran Riptide for stunning unstops along with Polaris Lance for ignition bursts. Lastly, they ran an RPG for boss damage. The Hunter also ran Wish Ender for barriers followed by a hand cannon for stunning unstops as well as a Machine Gun for ad clear. Now onto mods, starting with a class item. Run any of the mods to help reduce your ability cooldowns using different abilities or run Powerful Attraction to help collect nearby orbs. You could also run the mod's Proximity Ward and Healthy Finisher to get your health back along with an overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run mods to help with your ability regen when picking up orbs of power. You could also run Scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. For your chest armor, run a Concussive Dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades, but there are also a lot of snipers, so try to have at least a Sniper Resist mod as well. Also run a Void Resist mod because incoming void damage is increased by 25%. For gauntlets, run any mods to boost your ability regen or create orbs of power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a Heavy Ammo Finder mod on along with some Ashes of Assets to get super back on grenade kills. These are the loadouts that we used. Either copy them or use them to make your own designs. You do not need the same loadouts, subclasses or characters that we have to complete with GM. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. Once you spawn in, run forward and use the top of the hill to snipe at the ads down at the bottom. Among them will be Acolytes, Knights and 2 Barrier Champions. You can either stay up here or rotate to the hilltop on your right side. The hill on the right has an angle on the whole area below you and has a perfect cover. It is also out of range of a set of towers at the back of the map, making it an ideal location to clear out all the ads. Once you kill most of the ads including the 2 barriers below you, additional waves of ads will spawn in along with another barrier. Killing the 3rd barrier will spawn in even more enemies including witches and a Death Tongue on the left side. You need to kill that Death Tongue before it runs away and it activates the Shriekers. Don't be afraid to use all of your heavy ammo here either, as there is an ammo crate down to your right side. After killing a few ads around the Death Tongue, additional ads will spawn in, including another barrier champ on your right side. Make sure you kill that Death Tongue first and do not worry if it activates the Shriekers. Once you kill it, they will be deactivated. Once done, focus on the ads around you, including the barrier champ. Killing that champ and the vast majority of the ads will then spawn in a mini boss ogre and yet another barrier champ. This is the last set of ads that will spawn underneath you because the rest of them will spawn all the way at the back of the map. Amongst that wave of ads will be a boss ogre, a barrier champ and your first Unstop champ. Staying on the hill will make the ads just stand around at the top, but if you drop down the cliff it will force half of the ads to rush you. Utilize your supers and snipe from a distance, taking out the boss ogre followed by the minor ads and then the 2 champs. Killing those ads will spawn in the mini boss along with another barrier champ and even more ads. Do not kill the boss until the champ is dead because it will despawn the ads and you will lose out on the platinum. Once the last champ dies, then kill the boss and don't forget to grab your heavy ammo crate before proceeding to the next area. After moving through the Seraph bunker, you will begin running into some ads. Within this room, be careful of the exploding creeps as they can wipe your whole team if you are too close. Just make your way through each of the rooms, taking out the ads one by one until you reach this area. You will need to activate the back panel with your ghost and then protect it against a whole heap of ads. There are 2 strategies here that you can use. One of them is a cheese method that allows you to use the wires along the ceiling to shoot down at the enemies below you. Using this hive debris on the side, you can climb up and jump onto the wires. It is mostly safe, however you will still need to be careful of the void grenades. Also with the strat, it will be very slow moving as you won't have any good angles on the ads below you. The other strat is more dangerous, but you have a lot more room to maneuver. You can actually sit inside this doorway that leads into the area as it is in a turn-back zone. You will need to be careful of the grenades, but there is a lot of room for you to work with, so we decided to go with the second one. Regardless of which strat you use, you will need to every so often re-establish the ghost connection to open the door. Invis Hunter is the easiest way to re-establish that connection. At 25%, 2 unstops will spawn into the area. If you're using the doorway strat, you will need to keep an eye on your right side as there is an ad spawn right next to you. Also be careful because amongst the ads will be plenty of snipers. Take out the ads closest to you, followed by the ones around the panel. Each time the area is clear, re-engage the panel and fall back to the doorway. At 50%, 2 more Unstop champs will spawn in with a lot more ads. Just like before, use the doorway for cover and take out the Unstop champ closest to you first. Then it is a matter of cleaning up the middle of the room, so save your supers for that. The remaining Unstop champ and most of the snipers will be around the panels, so you can leave them for last once the middle is clear. There'll be one final Unstop champ spawning in at 75%, including a mini boss abomination. Just continue to stay within the doorway, clearing out the ads one by one and re-establishing that connection whenever you can. Unfortunately, these mini boss ogres will continue to spawn the longer it takes to re-establish the connection and finish the hack. Remember to collect your heavy ammo crate inside the room before proceeding forward. Continue onwards to the next area until you reach the vault security. Have one person stay behind and sit at the top of the doorway. From there you can use one core to break the seals and also use the high ground to keep the area clear of any of the ads. The other 2 people can go either left or right to pick up an additional core. Just be careful because the cores will be protected by some enemies. Before you can jump across to open the seal, make sure the area is clear of the ads. Use your supers here if you want because you will get a fresh one later on. Remember to pick up the ammo crate inside the tunnel and you are now in the boss room. There are 2 strats here that you can use. You can sit in the bottom left and right side corners of a room where you can chain your supers and defeat the boss that way. Or you can cheese it by using the top wiring. To do so, have one person stay behind to activate the panel whilst the other 2 can run to the back left side of a room. There are some wires here that are not out of bounds, but do not go too far down the wires because you will die and you won't be able to respawn, so make sure you land on the very edge of this box. Otherwise you'll be caught in a constant loop of death. Stand as close as you can and jump straight up to the left onto the wires. From here you can jump onto these panels and shoot over the top at the enemies down below. Every so often some ads will manage to throw a grenade at you, so be aware of that. Start off by damaging the boss and lower its health down to half. Once you do, 2 Unstop champs will spawn in, the last ones you need for plat. Simply use the top wiring to safely dispose of them and keep an eye on the boss at all times so it doesn't snipe you. With the Unstops will arrive scorned captains that once killed drop a core on the ground. The core lasts for 20 seconds before disappearing. You can either all go down together and get the cores that way, or send one Invis hunter down below to pick up and bank the cores. Each time you bank a core, some ads will spawn in, so to help your teammate out, bank a core and then clear the ads, rinse and repeat. Remember you can finish the ads off for Invis to then pick up the core and bank. Then use your remaining Invis to get out of there. Do this until 5 cores are banked, at which point you can go back to damaging the boss. Your teammate who jumped down can always get back up using the same wires. Just stay up here damaging the boss and clearing the ads until it is dead. And there you have it, so you can complete the Heist Battlegrounds Moon Nightfall on Grandmaster difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.